angedeutet habe. Ein weniger lustiges war, dass Brian operiert werden musste an einem Halstumor oder sowas. Ein sehr, sehr lustiges war, dass Angus auf dem neuen Album ein Stück singen würde. Now, there's two rumors I've heard. One's not so funny. That's about operation you had. Is that true?
No.
In the throat? No, it's not true?
No.
Good.
You're talking about hemorrhoids.
Well, where did the story come from? I mean,
I don't know. I just don't know where these stories come from. I mean, I haven't got a clue.
it was at a point where it wasn't not even speculation anymore, where really read literally that you had an operation on your throat.
No. Never had one.
Open wide. Show me, show me.
That's good. There you go.
Oh, there's the Johnson throat. Oh!
There it is.
No, I never seen a doctor. Never been to a doctor. Never been anywhere near a hospital. I've been very, touch wood, I haven't had anything wrong with it. Never been to a doctor, say about a throat operation, nothing.
Yeah, your voice sounds great. I mean, especially the first verse on the record on Stiff Upper Lip. It sounds great. And
Well, give him some Deutsch. Give him some Deutsch, Max.
Yeah, just give you, excuse me.
well, we can do that afterwards. It's okay.
Thank you so much, I love you very much.
Hey.
Thank you for
Hey.
No, thanks, man. I mean, the deep one.
Yeah.
Aye. I think, you know, if I can remember right back, I think it was, we just had our dinner and George was going, yeah, just do what you want. And we're fooling around and that. But we had a lot of fun doing that. I remember we were in tears some of the times when we could, because lads were going, just get it done. Well, I was out on a drive, on a bit of a trip.
Great.
Everybody was laughing. But because it's funny, because usually when you start a song, you know, you can hear, I was out on a drive, or something up there, you know. But the lads were great. They just said, yeah, just have a bit of fun with it, you know. Just have fun, you know. Don't do what you think is expected of you. Just do what you know, and we'll just have some of it. So it was great. It was a great idea, and of course the boys realised, you know, that they're clever the way they do things. You know, that when you come in low like that, and then you blast into the verse,
Right.
You know, it really gives it a bit of a shock value, you know.
Absolutely.
Calm before the storm.
But I remember, but now, you know, I remember those rumours. A couple of people told us about the rumours about the operation, and I said, oh God, I said, when they turn this album on, when they turn this album on, and the first thing they hear, you know, I was down, I said, I knew it.
He had this operation.
He's finished. The whole album.
No, he's not.
You know.
I'm looking there.
Yeah.
But maybe this other funny rumor came from that serious rumor, which said that you were going to sing on this record. And I thought, that's something
Well,
new.
let me just, you know, tell you, if you've ever heard me sing,
You wouldn't want to know?
you wouldn't want to know.
Well, you're singing on one of the songs, on Can't Hold Me Back.
It's not Malcolm?
No, it's Angus on the back of that one.
Wow.
Yeah, I've sung, you know, as Brian will confirm, you know, I do little bits here and there, you know, if they want someone to sound a little bit nasty or devilish, you know, then they say, Angus, will you never try? You know. But I'm always shy about it, you know, I like strumming my guitar and stuff, and you know, it takes a lot to get me to do something like that, so, you know. But, you know, Malcolm, he had heard me humming in the background of one of the songs, and he said, do that thing that you're doing, you know. And then he told George, and then George, he demanded it then, you know.
I do.
Do it? Yeah. So, you know, I had to go up and do it. But I've done things like on Dirty Deeds and songs like this, or they might, you know, say, okay, we're going to drop something on your foot now, just scream.
Sounds great.
Sounds great.
Okay, lovely. So maybe you get a chance. Do you want to see any particular video on the show? Any band you like? Any recent stuff you listen to, or any classic that we could play on the show?
Well, I'm sure there's always lots of good rock and roll out there, and you know, probably, you know.
Gee, I'm trying to think.
Yeah. There's always young and new things coming along and playing a bit of rock and roll, you know. But I'm sure you would know too.
Well, I'll try.
Yeah, you try. You know. You're the expert.
So you leave it to me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to, Mr.
I'm honored.
Yeah.
Gut, dann wird mir das überlassen, was jetzt für ein Video kommt. Ich würde mal sagen, eins von einer jungen, großartigen, talentierten Rock'n'Roll-Band. Hier, bitte. Ich muss gerade noch lachen, weil Brian gerade eine Geschichte erzählt hat. Er hat seit 2 Tagen ein bisschen Magenprobleme, weil er eine schlechte Auster erwischt hat, vermutlich. Und gestern hat man ihm eingeredet, dass er doch einen Unterberg trinken sollte. Und ich glaube, ihn schüttelt es jetzt noch. So you're still shivering from this Unterberg experience.
It's a good jitter, but I'm telling you.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling better as soon as you can, but keep away from this stuff. It's not so good. What I really want to know is there plans for tour this year?
Well, I think at the moment we haven't come up with any hard details as yet, you know. But I know at some point we'll be touring. But I don't know. At the moment we're still, you know, putting everything together, you know. So, and a lot of that is probably because in the past, when you've been making records and stuff, and you say, well, we're going to do that, and then they put in time frames for you to tour and everything. And the thing you like doing best is, you know, making the music, and you know, you always sort of feel like you're being rushed to do your record to make other commitments, you know. So this time we put everything on hold, and then we said, no, we finish the record, and then we'll do each thing, you know, one step at a time. And well, we've completed that now, so I think we'll probably be touring, but at the moment we haven't worked out the full details. You know. But if we do, we'll definitely be coming here.
You can even play in summer because Scotland is not participating at the Euro.
Ah, yeah.
So sorry for that. Yeah. So you can easily play shows. Sorry for kicking out the Glasgow Rangers. I'm a Bayern Munich supporter.
Yeah.
And then you got the rest from Dortmund.
I suppose Manchester United is not a good word to
No,
speak to.
that's not a good word at all.
But hey, it's okay, because my team, Newcastle United, beat Manchester United.
3-0.
3-0.
That was great.
I was there.
I've seen it. You were there?
I was
I'm envious.
There. I was right there. And it was great. But anyway, enough about that.
Well, one thing I've heard, that sounds funny also, is that true that they named fossils that they found in Australia after you and Malcolm?
That's right, yes. Yeah.
So they're called...
Well, the man who found them, you know, he said he wanted something that he thought was, you know, representative of what he liked, and being the discoverer of them, you know, they had said to him, well, what would you like to call them? And he said, well, I want to name them. He said, I have to name them after 2 people I like. I'll call them, this one Angus Young and this one Malcolm Young. So. Wow. So there's a lot of scientific people going, but he, you know, he himself, you know, apparently it was a major discovery what he done. So, you know, it was very good. You know. Well, and then they put us on a stamp, so I thought that was good too. Yeah, they put my backside, you know, from the back. They put
legendary backside.
Yeah, they put it on a stamp.
That had to be on a stamp, finally.
Yeah, it's red. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, like this.
That's right.
So many good news.
That's right. Yeah. That's what Ellen said, you know. My wife had said, she said, I don't know if I feel so good about people licking my husband's backside.
Oh yeah, that's true. Kind of. Well, all right then. Show's coming to an end, unfortunately. Stiff Upper Lip is on the way, and looking forward to seeing you as soon as we can on some stage.
Yes.
Last video for today's show will be Thunderstruck, another classic of yours.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you. Yeah.
So, thank you very much for joining me on the show.
Thank
you.
It was a pleasure. That was great. I love that.
Thanks. All right.
Keep it up.
Ja, schön war es wieder. Wir freuen uns, wenn Sie wieder kommen. Letzter Clip von AC/DC, Thunderstruck, noch ein Klassiker. Das war's mit Brian und Angus. Und hier kommt die Platte durchs Bild geflogen. Die solltet ihr im Schrank haben, aber das muss ich euch ja nicht erzählen, ne? Wiedersehen.